Welcome to Windmill Windup 2013. Sky Magazine is here in Amsterdam taking in all the festivities after day one of action. I'm Liam Rosen.
And I'm Adam Restad, and we're here covering the women's, mixed, and open division. Let's get right to the action. In the opening point of CUS Bologna vs. Jinx, Alba Coletzi fires in a score to a bidding Mara Caliendo. Tenacious defense and athletic bids punctuated the Italian play all day long, like with this save that CUSB digs out for a score. CUSB would go on to win over the German team Jinx, 13-9. Copenhagen opens up their match against the Slovakian team, Ladies, with a block by number 71, Yanni Koppelman, a main handler for the Copenhagen offense. The newly formed Cologne team looks polished as Tina Fischer swings a textbook pass to Marie Hassmann. But the ladies hang tight with the Germans and are able to find deep shots, like this one by B. Turanova. But Cologne is too much down the stretch and win it 14-11. The Windmill staple Hot Beaches faced against the German U20 team. Number 17, Anna Garner of Germany, makes the spectacular bid to keep possession and swing an important score a few passes later. The juniors expressed great patience in the middle of the field, even against a veteran Czech team, but the Hot Beaches were able to confidently exploit even the small mistakes of a young German team. The Hot Beaches would win 15-7 and go undefeated for the day. The Finnish team up held off a promising Russian team in a 12-11 universe point finish. As put together as Cologne was in their early round, the Wood Chicas beat them in round 3 to move up to 6th in the rankings, and still sitting at the top of the division is Lotus, who held off all opponents into single digits.
In the mixed division, we caught up with Sexy Legs from Estonia and the GB team Good Lord. Sexy Legs showed why they're a potent team in the mixed division, with Christian Kuritz hucking deep to Vahor Vimna in the back of the end zone. He later emerged from the forest a changed man. However, Good Lord was able to dominate this game even with their short roster, as demonstrated here by Nikki Preen. Jamie Cross's throws were vital in Good Lord's win, hitting Meryl Kuzik for the sweet grab in the end zone to make it 6-4 Good Lord. They would go on to win 15-9. This matchup was a perfect example of the growing international presence at Windmill Windup, as the Israeli mixed national team took on the Cape Town, South Africa-based Southern Skies. Israeli mix was hard-pressed to stop Julia Harris from striking deep, catching a long from Cornet Badenhorst to bring them within 4 points at 10-6 Israel. However, Israel answered right back on this deep throw from Revolver's Sam Canner to a speedy Chris Foster. Israel ended up taking the victory 15-10. In the most exciting mixed division game of the day, Ireland's Rebel Ultimate and Sweden's Stockholm Syndromes traded points back and forth until Rebel found themselves down 13-14 in a game of 15. Sean O'Mahony got the game-saving layout, and Luke Hyland promptly found Adel Cormac in the end zone with his hammer to secure Universe point. Rebel was on defense on Universe, but ended up getting the break, after which Mark Fanning threw up a floaty disc, which was pulled down by Sean O'Mahony under pressure. Rebel patiently worked it down, and O'Mahony made it look easy in the end zone, catching the game-winning score and securing the victory for Rebel, 15-14. In some of the day's other matchups, Israel Mix got the upset on defending champions Movidisk, 13-11. Movidisk would also lose to Stockholm Syndromes to go 1-2 on the day. Meanwhile, Quixotes y Dulcineas beat Wombat Ultimate 15-9, quietly going undefeated, although only ranked 12th in the Swiss draw due to low strength of schedule. Their big test will come tomorrow as they face even stronger teams. Finally, Prague Devils have burst out from the relatively low seeding, also going undefeated with big wins over some of the top-ranked mixed division contenders. They won a close one against Utrecht's UFO in their last game of the day. And now back to Adam with a report from the open division.
Wind certainly played a factor in all the divisions today, but here, the German juniors defied the short game with a big huck and a dump for a goal. The Open Division hosted a total of 40 teams, all vying for a chance to make the top 8 and a quarterfinals by round 5 tomorrow. Fuge faced a determined Danish team, Hardfish. Here, Nihi Sundgaard gets the foot block, but is reflected into offensive hands, and Martin Brock unleashes to Jan Bruchot for the goal. It would be neck and neck all game, but the Czech team Fuge wins it 14-13 and would finish 6th on the day. The game of the day would come from the matchup of last year's Windmill champions, Free Speed, versus a team of American pickups and Rise Up Ultimate coaches. Free Speed takes control early and opens the second half with this huge huck to Luca Mioretto to go up 9-6. The theme of the American team rides on barely getting end zone Ds. They'd scrape by again and again with just a fingertip preventing a break. Somehow they'd convert them to scores, like this huge hammer by Ironside's Teddy Brower Jars to Voodoo's Sam Cooper. Free Speed held the Americans back 14-12, but a late, nail-biting surge put the US on top 15-14. Bad Skid, Gentle, and Ragnarok would all go undefeated for the day. Bad Skid is largely untested on the day except for a good game against the Israelis. Gentle played the Crazy Dogs in a close second-round matchup, ending 15-13.
And that's it for the first 3 rounds of Swiss draw play from day 1 of Windmill Windup 2013. See you tomorrow.
This has been Skyd Magazine reporting from Amsterdam.